Our owner started it, my dad started it, never know how to phrase that one, 40 years ago as a tile setter, you know, a bucket, trowel, and some tile. And just as kind of a natural segue, people started requesting that Old World do granite tops. We're not just a machining shop, cut and polish, stick it. You know, that's not who we are. We see a lot of miter work, and above and beyond the miter work, where you're building boxes, building kind of architectural pieces. We might do maybe 5% non-laminated work, whether that's miter or stack lam. What that means is at least an additional cut on every cut to make that lam happen. My first time working here was after I got my mathematics degree. I needed a year's worth of career experience so that I could go get an MBA. So that's the only reason I walked through the doors here and ended up working here to begin with. People thought I had knowledge that I didn't because, oh, I grew up in the industry. I didn't. Nothing was given. I had to work twice as hard to prove my worth. Relationships and dynamics are much different from family life to business life. In the business world, it's a much more demanding set of expectations. It's kind of amazing how, even though I never thought this was my path where I was gonna be going, I was able to find a passion. In 1990, 89, 90, we bought our first bridge saw. Well, that was an Italian saw. Just getting in contact with someone was like pulling teeth, let alone when we finally did, it took a month to get a part. So we were down. That one bridge saw, 100% of our production capacity was down for a solid month. Really what we needed was a local company, something that's American made, American backed. Park had the reputation. Obviously, we just kind of clicked. We really rely on the customer service that we receive. We can get a hold of someone immediately. Parts are overnighted. We've got someone who's got our back.
There it is. Yep.
They treat their success the same way we treat ours, which is we're not successful and we have not accomplished what we need to unless the end user is fully satisfied, and we cherish that. About a year after working here, I said, Dad, this is great. I really love what I'm doing here, but I just spent 4 years studying math and computer science. I feel like I should go exercise that somewhere. And he told me that it's in the industry, we just don't do it here at Old World. We happen to be just weeks before coverings, we had that conversation. So we flew to Orlando at that time, visited the Park Industries tent, and signed the dotted line right there. So he had been thinking about it for years and years. As soon as I said that I'd be dedicated and hop on board and kind of help with that full push, the whole integration. The first Digital Stone Expo that I went to was, I've got to say, the best event I've been to in the industry, period. It didn't feel like a sales pitch to me when I went. It seemed purely educational. It was far more, here's what digital is, because it's so foreign to so many people. Here's what it is, here's how you can accomplish it, and here's how we can help. And I came out of that with a whole new world to think about. We could never imagine going back to just bridge saws and hand fab. We've got the dual bed fusion. That thing has produced an insane amount of production. We've got the Velocity, that is the newest piece of equipment out there. We've got 2 Pro Edges. Those things are dinosaurs, but still going strong. 2 Destiny XEs, the previous generation of CNC to the Titan. We have 2 bridge saws. As far as durability goes, I think our machines speak for themselves. You do the preventative maintenance, which is very straightforward, very easy, takes really a couple minutes each week. And these things last forever. The very first piece of equipment we bought being the Jaguar, we had it for 18 years. And we sold it, as a slightly used machine. And we've got a couple Destinys out there. After 14 years of operation, those things are still going strong. Even this Fusion, we made this investment knowing that, okay, we're gonna have it for 15 years. Paid it off in about 2. It was absolutely incredible to see that happen. And so now we've got, another 13 years of just pure profit. And the dual bed Fusion is the best decision we could have ever made. There's zero lag time. If there's more than, when we're in full swing, if there's more than 2 minutes on that idle time, I go to our operators and I ask why. It'll cut in a normal 8-hour shift 25 slabs, and that's again with laminate work. I mean, 500 square feet a day is no problem. When we get really busy and we're doing at least double that in a laminated market, nonetheless, doing very high-end custom stuff alongside of the more high-end production stuff, our material yield has gone through the roof. 20% less need of material. So that's just from being able to nest and water jet. We're not dealing with saw blade over travels. We're using every nook and cranny of that slab. And then tooling costs, that's gone down 25%. You know, the machines show up to work every day. You don't have to worry about them getting sick or, you know, having a family emergency. So just the reliability of replacing, you know, some people with those machines has been incredible. We went from maybe 22 people in the shop down to 10 to 12, and everybody's wage has gone up in turn. We've reinvested the money that we've saved in labor into everyone's insurance is higher. Everyone's getting a bigger chunk of profit sharing these days. It's that dedication to keeping us effective and efficient that has built us up the way that we have, and that's why we won't look anywhere else.